Great ball going out wide, and they're probably trying to look for his elusive pace. Can he get around his man? He's getting there. A nice little shrug off. A little bit of a fend. Great chase by Singapore, but just wasn't enough by the Singapore defender. But what a great turnaround in a very short period of time. The old cliche, as they say, 60-second rule after a try is scored.
Awesome by Law Wu. He just showed the afterburners, and I thought they had him by the tackler, nearly had him, but he's pulled it back. Exactly what the coach, and I see the technical advisor down there, Nathan Major, is revving up the team. And if they can get this, they'll be back with a sniff to get back into this game.
And here we approach the half-time mark, and an appropriate score for that, 7 points to all. And what would you be thinking to yourself? What would you say to the Singaporean team? There's been patches of glimpse of really good stuff, but some glimpse of some stuff that really need to sort of take it out.
I think they can be confident after that first half. They can match it with these guys. They've got their own pace. I think they've got to hold on to their ball. When they don't get the ball, they've got to hold their defensive line. Have faith in the tackler next to you. Get back, line it up, and keep going.
Yeah, well, I think there's got two quality teams here. The Chinese Taipei have always been renowned to bring a very young team to most tournaments. So whether it's a good thing, they've got a bit of experience in there. Jared, what do you think about their chances to make the bowl final?
Well, I think overall they should get there. And I'm going to put my name on the line, all my credibility, Dino. And I'm going to say, but however, Singapore are just looking fantastic this first half.
And to all our listeners out there, that is a lot of credibility. So he might even throw his mortgage on the table as we speak. So let's wait to see what the final whistle is.
I even put my 98 kg frame behind that, Dino.
Well, what a beautiful day here at the tournament just outside of Bang Seng in Thailand. And just to let you know that the south stand is now closed.
I tell you what. HSBC Asian Sevens Series is pumping today. It's really great to be here. And as you say, I think with the sun coming out, we're going to see a real display of some quick feet, some nice feet. And we're starting to see that today.
Well, just at the start of the second half, Chinese Taipei from left to right in the blue jerseys against Singapore, black and red. Not a good start right at the start of the second half. Kick didn't go 10 metres, so all of a sudden Singapore straight in the attacking mode.
Singapore will be pleased with this. They've got the ball back now. They've got to keep it.
Interesting option. A bit of a kick and chase. The sweeper wasn't in his place here. The Singaporeans have got a little bit of pace. Oh, in goal touchy. His call is. I think it might be a knock on. Let's have a look. We don't really have the video camera here, but knock on in goal. So I think we're pushing it out to a 5-metre scrum. Chinese Taipei ball, lucky to get away, but a great option, Jared.
Oh, classic. As soon as I said to keep the ball, he kicks it, and then he goes and scores a try. I can see the coach jumping up and down, but I tell you what, looking back on that replay now, Chinese Taipei were lucky to get away with that.
Well, your credibility and mortgage and your 95 kg frame is still intact, my friend.
Thank you. Good. Come on, Chinese Taipei, but Singapore are just becoming my favourite team at the moment.
And a quick tap and go here, right inside their 10-metre mark outside the goal line. So heading themselves over to the halfway and showing some true pace here. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, that's the confidence that this Chinese Taipei, and if as well Singapore, they want to have a go at everything. And that's what we've just seen here from one try line to the other.
I really feel for the Singapore team here. They had Chinese Taipei under pressure. They gave away a penalty at scrum time. That's what they shouldn't have done. They had them under pressure. Then they weren't 10, and then they just broke through and just couldn't catch him. So unfortunate for Singapore. Chinese Taipei looking relieved.
Yeah, we've got the kick to come, and the current score is 12 points to 7 for Chinese Taipei. But yeah, it's so unlucky for the Singaporeans. Put so much pressure on there. Just need to be a bit more patient. But the opportunities came around, and Chinese Taipei took the opportunity, span it wide, and yeah, just pure pace. So score's gone out with the conversion over 14 points to 7. Here we see on the replay there is, great offload. The offload game of this weekend has been fantastic, especially today where the conditions are allowing that for players.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've seen some great hands, and I think as we go through the games today, as we start progressing, those with a bit more fitness, conditioning will come through and the offloads will really look good.
And once again, a similar mistake to the Chinese Taipei for the second time running a kickoff. Didn't make the 10 metres and put Singapore straight back into the attacking mode once again. So let's see if they use the kick and chase game again they did before.
He's going to maintain the ball, put that pressure through continuity of play. Hold on to that ball now. They'll put Chinese Taipei under pressure.
Player coming in from the side, indicated by the referee. Silly mistakes. You've just got so much possession. You've just taken 25 metres out of the field by one little small thing. It puts the opposition back into contention again. So you can't afford to do that, especially in sevens where there's a lot of space and width. But then again, you've only got 7 minutes to accumulate points.
Looks like Chinese Taipei is just going to try and slow the game down a fraction. I think Singapore's really put them under the hammer here. They're going to look to try and get a nice set phase from a line out.
As we're seeing attack after wave, great skills inside, outside pass and support play there. Good cover defence there by Singapore, but Chinese Taipei can quick shuffle. No, a player off his feet diving in on the ball. A penalty is given. Now we haven't seen as many penalties in the last few matches early on, and yesterday we've had ample amount of penalties. So that's what Singapore can do. As we said, we've got a mortgage and credibility online on this match here, so Singapore start to have a bit of a go.
Oh, it's been brilliant. He's seen the gap, he's put it through. That's unlucky. There's a bit of vision going on with Singapore. They've got a great turnover at the tackle. Now they put them under pressure. How many times have I said pressure today, do you know? Several times?
That'll be the first time, I think, Jared.
I think, yeah.
As you can see, the touch judge may come to the screen shortly, but there is a little bit of wind coming up there, and hopefully that's just a little bit of wind just to cool all of our spectators down that are in the south stand that is now officially closed. Great throw there by Chinese Taipei, but referee thought different from where I'm sitting anyway, Jared. They look straight.
Well,
and I am sitting on the left of the halfway.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, Dino, not the commentator, not referee. But this is Singapore's got a real chance here. Gee, I'm liking them more and more, Dino. I'm getting a bit nervous on my mortgage, but if they can get a good scrum, get the ball away, Chinese Taipei are struggling a little bit.
Great scrums. Scrums have been had in this conditions. Yesterday there was just reset a couple of times, but basically teams were getting penalised for probably underfoot. The conditions were quite heavy. People slipping, the grips were not quite there. So I think these conditions today has helped just to get a little bit more continuity.
I know in Kazakhstan we only had one pair of boots with very short sprigs or cleats on the bottom, and it just didn't work, and that was a real problem on day one, getting firm gritting.
Oh, what a great run around there. Where's the support? All they need to do is just some quick recycle ball. Just those small little things that just causes a little bit of disarray for your team. And once again, the team's been marched back 10 metres for just a little bit of ill-discipline back chat.
Great work by Singapore. I think the difference here was when Chinese Taipei makes a break, they have someone to offload to. They have the support. Just there, he was isolated. The second man in just had to come in off his feet. It was unfortunate. So once again here.
As you can see, as Jared mentioned early on, as the further up the table we move, the physicality, the fitness especially of some of these teams, and the pace of the game is played at a high quality. So we've only got about a couple of minutes left in the second half, and I'm sure there's a little bit of fatigue in some of these teams now. Great ball carriers, some of these players here. Quick recycled ball, could allow a nice try out wide here. Referee's pinged the whistle instead. Tap, is he going to go alone? Is he going to score that alone? Oh, referee's coming back for the penalty, not 10 metres.
Desperate defense for Singapore. Chinese Taipei score here is going to be all over.
And it's been indicated the tries scored to Chinese Taipei for that, ladies and gentlemen, taking the score out to 14 points to 7. Well, coming to 18 points to 7 now with the kick to come. So for those who are on Google the Hamilton and the Waikato, because there is a mortgage that is coming up on this game. Mr. Gallagher put his mortgage credibility and his 95 kg frame on the match. So Google Hamilton and the Waikato, because there is a property going out there, cheap as anything. And as we speak, the final whistle, Chinese Taipei take the match against Singapore, 21 points to 7. And thanks to Mr. Jared Gallagher, technical advisor of Kazakhstan, who has just lost his mortgage and his credibility along with his 95 kg frame. Thank you, Jared Gallagher.
Thank you, Dino. Great to be here.
Jared, going to do another one with you?
No, I've got to get back to my team, but I'm going to come up in about 5 minutes.